Hello everyone, my name is Jitendra Bafna. In this video, we are going to see how to call Apex class in Flex Prompt template. We have already seen in the previous video how we can call a Salesforce flow in a Flex Prompt template, right? So what we have done, so we have created one Flex Prompt template where we are getting the opportunities and related account and related contact detail. Then we have used a flow to get the related cases. Now we will going to create a Apex class that we can call to get a product sold as a part of opportunity. Okay, so let's get started. So here I just kept a placeholder where I can call this Apex class to get the product sold or opportunity line item for that particular opportunity. Let's get started. So first thing, you can click on this gear button. You can just open a developer console and close everything. So I can close this. So I can write a new app file, new Apex class. So general, like I will suggest everyone to watch my previous video to understand a complete flex prompt template. So please make sure, so before watching this video, you go through my previous series of the videos. That will give you more better idea, like how we can call Salesforce flow, how we can use a merge field into the flex prompt template. I will give a class name. I can just say retrieve get opportunity product sold controller. Okay, so this is my class name. Okay, it's a too long, let me make it smaller. I will say retrieve product sold controller. Let's see if it works. Okay, so it create a new Apex class, right? So now I have to create a two wrapper classes. So one is the input request and one is the output response. So I will just say public class input request. So it will take all the input objects or input variables. Okay, then I will just create output class public class output response. These are the two classes, right? So now in output class we have to return a prompt, right? We have to return a prompt in the form of a string. So I will just say public string prompt, and it should be invocable variable, so it can be invoked outside this class also. So I can just say, I can annotate invocable variable. Okay, so that's what you have to do. So in input request, like as you know, when we have created a flex template, right? So flex prompt template, we have created 3 API name. So for account we have used obj account, for opportunity we have used obj opportunity, for contact we have used obj contact, right? So we will going to use the same variable as we have defined in the prompt template, right? So here you can, let's see, let me scroll down. So here we have these 3 variables, right? So we have declared this as a obj account, obj contact, and obj opportunity, right? So we will have to give in the same way, right? So make sure the name is matching. Okay, so you can see my previous video where I've just declared all these variables and everything. So in input variable it will be like that, public account, and object name is account. Okay, so this is my variable name. Then I can just say public contact obj contact. Then I have a public opportunity, it's nothing, it's an object name, and I will give a API name, and it should match whatever name you have defined in your flex prompt template. So I can just say opportunity. Now these are the invocable variable, right? So I will annotate with invocable variable. Okay, and I will just say these are required true. So here I can just say at the rate of invocable variable required equals to true. All right, so let me copy this and I will annotate on all the variables. Okay, so just annotate every on all the variable. So I've created two wrapper class, one is input request and one is output request. So let me create a static method, okay, which can retrieve a product, like, from opportunity line item. So I will simply create a static class, public static list, and it will be the of type, list will be of type output response, because we have to return a prompt. Okay, and you can just say get opportunity product sold, and it will take input as a all this input request, right? List input request, and I can just say input request. Okay, so what should be our return? It should be a list output response, right? So this should be the return part. So I need to return this, so I will just create the variable for this. I can just say out response, which is equals to new, control V, and I can just say return. Okay, so I can simply say return out response. So now I will start reading the opportunity line item, right? So where you can read the opportunity line item. So we have a object called opportunity line item, from where you can retrieve all the opportunity related to the all the opportunity line item related to the opportunity. So I will just do one thing. I will declare list opportunity. This is the name of the object item. Then I can just say obj opportunity line new, and I can just use a select query, select id unit price. So you can get this variable name, right? I remember it, list price quantity, make sure the spellings are correct, quantity from opportunity line item, where opportunity id is equal to. So now how I can read the opportunity id? So we have this opportunity object in this input request, and it will return the id there. So what I can do, I can create a variable called, I can use the opportunity, this is my object name. Then I can just say obj opportunity, so I can read from input request. So I can read it from input request 0 dot, I can just say opportunity. Okay, and now here I can just say obj opp dot id. Okay, so this is my opportunity id, I can read it from the request. Okay, so let me put this one. So now I have to iterate through each and every opportunity, and I have to add it to the response, into the prompt response. So what I will do, I will create one string variable which is known as a response. Okay, which is of, like, I will just give us some default value. Okay, so let me scroll down, let me maximize this. Okay, let me see what the errors are. Yeah, this is static. Okay, so now we have declared list. I will use for, I can just iterate to this opportunity line item. I can just give this as a obj ooli, and I want to iterate through this list. Okay, and when I want to do this, right? So before that, I need to make sure I add the condition. If dot size greater than 0, then only you iterate. Okay, so Okay, so let iterate and just create your response. So I will just say response is equal to response plus. Okay, so that's what I will do, and I will just say string dot format. Then I will put some placeholder. Okay, opportunity line items details. I will just put. Okay, so what are the things you want? So I want a list price, I want name, right? I forget to put the product name here, so I can just put name comma id. So the first thing I want name. Okay, so I can just put a placeholder as a 0. Then I want quantity, I can put placeholder as a 1. Then I want list price, I can put placeholder as a 2. Unit price 3, right? So these are the things I will put it. So I just put some kind of placeholders here. I can just put, then I can put a comma, right? And I can just put enter. I can just say new list of type object. Okay, now just replacing name, right? So from where you can get the name, I can get the name from this dot name comma dot you want list price or you want quantity. Okay, so just I assign, like, just format the string and I just append everything to the string, right? So in the response string, right? So that's what we have to do. And also at the end, what I can do, I can add response one line, new line plus. Okay, I just put this, and here I will just change to the single quotes. Okay, so we have defined a response, and in case if for each is done, then I can put else response is equal to response plus there is no product sold with this opportunity, right? So let me save this and let me see, like, we are getting some errors. So select name, id, unit price, quantity from where this is opportunity id, which is correct. Okay, so we will see, like, so what are the things we will fix all these errors, so don't worry about that. And also make sure this particular method is invocable method, so we can access in the prompt template. So we have to give a label. We can just say retrieve sold products. Then we can provide description, retrieve sold product for opportunity, right? So I just create this as an invocable class. Just want to see what are the things. Okay, so now I have written the response. So what I have to do first, so now I have to add the response into the wrapper class, right, which I've created. So for that I will create output response wrapper is equal to new. I will just copy this so I don't do the spelling mistake. Okay, then I can just say wrapper dot prompt. So wrapper class have a one prompt, right? So I will just assign response to it. Then I will add this to the list. So the list out response we have created, right? So I will add this wrapper into that. Okay, so we have done this. We are returning, just make it me dot, just save everything and try. We will try to fix all the errors which we are getting. So let me start with invocable method is correct, public static list, opportunity, get product sold list, input request, list output, new list output response string, opportunity obj, input request 0 dot. Okay, here we have done some mistake. It should be obj opportunity because our variable is obj opportunity, right? So I have to pick this. So I have to read this obj opportunity. So just read this. Then like you just check. We are just reading select id this from opportunity id is equals to obj dot id, which is correct. Okay, but still we can see some error here. Obj of id. Let me save this. If it works after save. Okay, so list opportunity line item op select name id quantity from opportunity line item where. Okay, so just I put to put a, we have to put a colon in front of variable. Okay, so do that and just save all. Okay, it's fine. So now it looks good. So let me explain you codes once again. So here like we have our input wrapper classes. So we have these three variables: obj account, obj contact, obj opportunity. Make sure this name are matching with whatever name API name you are defining in your Flex form template. Then we want to return. We have other wrapper classes which return a prompt and which is also a type of invocable variable. Then we have an invocable static method which get the product sold, right? And then we have to return this collection of the output response. So we create one variable string response where we will collect all our response. Then we have just opportunity obj or input request. So from input request we are just reading this obj opportunity, so we can get the opportunity id for which we have to retrieve the product sold. Then we have a list opportunity line item, select name, ID, unit price, quantity from opportunity line item, where opportunity ID obj dot ID. So we are reading from ID here. Then we are saying if the line is greater than 0, size is greater than 0, just iterate through and add everything into the this response string. Finally, we are creating output response wrapper. We are adding this response to the prompt. Then we are adding this into the collection. Then we are returning it. Save it. Go to your prompt template. Just refresh this. Just click here and just say insert and just say apex. So you should see retrieve a sold product, right? So this is the method I've created. I will just save this. Okay, in next I will just say preview and I have to provide some kind of account name. So contact, I can provide some contact. Okay, just preview it. Okay, so I have to provide the account name also. Just preview it. Let's see if it is able to get a product sold or not. So here you can see it start getting the product sold also, right? So include opportunity, generate with 1000 kilowatt generator, like those kind of thing. So you can see it start getting the product sold into the details. So let me improve this prompt, so bit. I will improve this prompt. Also I can just say put, okay, please make sure account opportunity case contact and product sold in separate paragraph. Just save this. Let's preview it. So we get everything into a separate paragraph, right? So we get a cases, the primary contact, we get a opportunity, then we have a product sold, everything into the separate paragraph. Also, if you want to give some more improve the prompt, if you want to see it more better, and I can just say, okay, there must be one line space between each paragraph. Good. Let's see if it does it or not. So I will save it and just say preview. Okay, so it, yeah, like it should provide a space, but it's fine, like or instead of newsletter I can just say summary. Okay, just say save and preview. Okay, we got some kind of summary here. Okay, yeah, so yeah, like you can improve your prompt, so like you can add some more thing. Okay, I can just say, okay, so you can just improve your prompt, or like depending on like how what prompt you are writing, so it gives the response back to you. Okay, so I hope you like the video. If you like the video, please click on like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching.